Hey everybody, in this video we're going to look at exterior root words. That means outside the body. We're going to look at letter D through letter L. We're going to look at the most common medical root words between D and L. We're going to take a quiz at the end. Burt's going to put some links up that may be helpful, and then I'm also going to be providing some examples of root words. So thanks for watching. Let's go. But these are the ones that you see most often, okay? Because, hey, you may want to cram, you may be starting nursing school in a few months and you want to hit the high spots. That's what we're doing. But we're going to go back and we're going to get more words, so just keep watching. But for right now, I think this is about the third video. Burt's going to put up some links that goes back, that takes you back to the some other videos. The first one you should watch. It talks about prefixes and suffixes and combining vowels and what you need to know about that. So let's get started. Take a look at this, pause the video, and then I'm going to show you the results of what these mean. These are root words, okay? Suffix on the end, prefix on the front. We'll learn all those. We're going to learn every bit of this, but right now we need to memorize root words. Exterior means outside of the body, and then we're going to look at two examples. So pause the video and I'm about to show the results. Alright, let's look at the meanings of these root words. There's just 3 of them. These are the most common D exterior root words. You can pause this video because I'm about to talk about the examples here. Alright, let's take a look at the first one, guys. Dermatome. Okay. Now I always look at the suffix first. I've trained my mind to do that. I would suggest to train your mind doing it one way, and then later it becomes like tying your shoe or riding a bike. You just automatically do it. Okay, if you go and you do things differently while you're learning, then you kind of play with your mind a little bit. So suffix first. It's an instrument that cuts thin slices. Well, what is it cutting? Derm, skin. The combining vowel is A. I feel like, guys, they put the vowel in there because this rolls off the tongue. Dermatome. If you don't have the A in there, dermtone. It doesn't sound as good. Let's look at this. Dorsalgia. Algia being pain. Guys, the A is not a combining vowel here, okay? Since algia it starts with a vowel, it doesn't need a combining vowel. This rolls off the tongue, dorsalgia. It's the suffix. We look at the suffix first, the pain in the back. Okay? All right, let's go to the E's. You can pause this video if you need to look at it further. All right, notice that there are no E's. Okay, so we're going to skip the E exterior root words, and we're not just skipping it to skip it, but you don't see a lot of them. Okay, and so we're only focusing on what we see a lot of. So this is the F. Okay, now you say, Thomas, why did you leave this D word? Because I studied just now before I wrote these up here the 3 D words, and when I took a test, this is the one I failed. So I put it up there because if I fail this word, that means I know the other 2. If they're in my short-term memory, this needs to be placed in my short-term memory, and then we'll go get to long-term memory later. So I left this up here just because I'm gonna test myself with the F word. Guys, there's only one F word, okay? I went ahead and put that up there. Sorry, I meant to leave that blank, but I just went ahead and put that up there. And all right, let's take a look at these G words. All right, and we'll also give an example here. So pause the video if you need to, and then I'm about to reveal the answers. Okay, there are 2 I words, I root words, and I erased these 2 answers. So right now you can just quiz yourself, what do these 2 mean? Okay, in parentheses are the combining vowels, because we're going to need to know those as well later. But we'll get to that. And here are the two I's. Okay, so pause the video and see if you can figure those out. Alright, add the meaning of the D word, the F word, and now you can pause the video, and here are your two I root words. There's not a lot of these, guys. We're going to go all the way up to the L today and stop. But there's just a few words here and there. Alright, pause the video. Alright, so here are the L words. There's only 3 L root words on the exterior of the body. Excuse me, there's 4 of them. Okay? Alright, we're starting to see patterns. Okay? Look, the O, or the combining vowel, is most of the time an O. So we're starting to pick up on patterns. There's other patterns we're going to pick up later when we get into the suffixes and the prefixes. But for right now, try to start noticing patterns, because that if you see patterns, it's kind of like finding a shortcut, you know, like when you play Mario and you find a shortcut and then you don't have to go the long way. All right, pause the video and then I'm going to show you the L's. All right, so here are the L's. You can pause this video, and so I'm about to put some examples on the board of the L's, okay, because you're going to see those, and then we'll translate from what you know. So pause the video if you need to. All right, let's take a look at these exterior root words examples. Okay, well, we looked at the L's, and I give you 4 of them. Laparoscopy, laparoscopy. Okay, we look at the suffix, guys. We and girls, we know you're not going to know the suffixes yet. Okay, but scop means visual examination of the abdomen. Okay, laparoscopy is hard to pronounce, so we have to practice our pronunciations of things also. It's just practice all the time. When do you have time to have fun, right? Sublingual. Okay, now you'll say, well, wait a minute, what the heck? You got the word right here, but it's got the combining vowel O. Here is an A-L. So what's going on there? I'll put a question mark. Okay, but we do know this. It means the tongue, right? And then we do not know the prefix here. I purposely put a prefix in. Now, we probably all know that sub means below, okay? So let's look at this, okay? And I'm not going to explain it, because you need to watch future videos. This is too much for us right now, but I wanted to put it in to let you know that we're not always going to be easy peasy seeing A, E, I, O, and U, and sometimes Y, whatever. You know, the combining vowels. It's not going to always be this simple. We will get into this later. This is nothing to worry about. But guess what? If you memorize your root words, you'll know that's tongue, okay? And we know that's below the tongue. All right, so pause the video if you need to, and then we're going to talk about one more thing.